So, good afternoon or good morning, buenos dias, bon dia. Very nice to have all of you with us. Today, we have special guests because they just joined the collection, Casa Carolina, our new hotel in Cartagena. And we have the owner, Caroline, not Carolina, but Caroline,
Hello,
and
good
Ricardo,
morning.
the general manager. Voilà. So we are grateful to have you. And I was there, as I said, a few weeks ago. It was love at first sight. And that's why I think we signed right away. And I can't wait for you to show what attracted you to this beautiful place and the wonderful people who work there together with you. Huh?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dominique. Shall we start? Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good night for some of us. And a very warm welcome. I would like to begin by thanking Dominique and her wonderful team for organizing this webinar and giving us the opportunity to share Casa Carolina with you today. We are truly proud and very grateful to join the Dominique de Bay collection. It's a collection of exceptional properties, each one chosen for its soul, for its vision, and for its capacity, I believe,
Heart.
Dominique.
Huh?
Yeah, to create
Soul and heart.
soul and heart, and the capacity to create unforgettable experiences for guests. And we are very grateful, and we are ready to join this family. So my name is Caroline. I am the happy owner and founder of Casa Carolina, and I am here with Ricardo, who is a general manager of this hotel, which opened just recently in late December last year. Casa Carolina is a classified historic monument. We are located in the center of, in the historic center of Cartagena, in front on the Plaza Proclamación, which is the place where Cartagena declared its independence from the Spanish crown. So it's a very historic, very important place. And in front of us is the cathedral and the governor's palace, and then the Bolivar Park, which is a little piece of green with palm trees in the middle of town. So we live in paradise every day. And our only ambition is to share with our guests and with the people that actually visit us. So we have a presentation. If it's all right with everybody, I will share my screen, and then we can jump right into the presentation.
Everybody can see that we already picked, the three of us, the same background. So we love it. We love it so much. That was a surprise.
It feels like we're united in the
I
same
know.
spot.
Yeah. Different angle.
All right, here we go. So before going to Casa Carolina, let's talk a little bit about Colombia. So this is Colombia. It's Forbes actually yesterday published an article saying that they chose Colombia as the most beautiful country in South America. Number one. And number three most beautiful country in the world for its ecosystems and for its biodiversity, for its historic patrimonium and its culture and the diversity of the gastronomic offers on the basis of the land and the variety in the production of the land. So you can have a little overview here of some of the areas in Colombia. We obviously were going to talk about Cartagena, which is on the Caribbean coast. Cartagena is basically a historic town born in 1537. It's also a very modern town, which you see in the background here. It's a town where it's called Boca Grande. About 3 million people live here and work here, mostly also because of the port industry. Actually, Cartagena is the number 4 container port in the world. So it's a place that it's highly developed and highly in development. The actual mayor is actually launching a lot of infrastructure projects to make Cartagena a world tourist city and a smart city. And we can talk about that at another opportunity. So this is a view of the beautiful Caribbean Sea from the Cartagena. You can see there's a lot of church towers here that actually date back to the 16th and 17th century. San Pedro Claver to the left, to the right, you can see the tower of the Santa Catalina Cathedral, which is just in front of the house. It's a place full of culture, color, and local tradition. And that's why we actually built this hotel as a sustainable luxury hotel that is experience oriented. So as we walk through the presentation, you will see that we want to bring to you, to your room, to your table, to your drink, all of the culture of Colombia, and in particular the region of Bolivar and Cartagena itself. Cartagena is very well connected with the United States airports. So we have direct flights from Atlanta, New York, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando, and also Canada, Toronto, and Montreal. I understand that there's going to be more frequent flights from both cities this winter, this fall and winter. And obviously, from Europe, we have direct flights from Amsterdam, Milan, Zurich, and Madrid. And South America is equally very well connected. The latest one on the block is Mexico City. The authorities are working today to build more direct lines, because obviously direct connectivity is the recipe for high-end tourism. So here we are in front of Casa Carolina in the Amarillo of Cartagena. As I said, Casa Carolina is a historic monument. We had to restore the place to the first known structure in the archives of the city. I bought this house in 2005. I conducted the first restoration in 2006. That terminated in 2008. We discovered a lot of architectural jewels, which I will explain when we go inside the property. And the second renovation took place from 2022 until 2024, and that is when the idea was born to create this sustainable luxury hotel with positive impact. Positive impact in the sense that we want to preserve historic patrimonium. We want to have close to zero impact on the environment and positive social impact, and that is visible throughout our ADN or raison d'être for the French speaking on this call. So here we go inside the property. You can see the authentic colonial Corallina stone columns, the authentic original colonial balconies. And I will zoom into some of the details. For example, these Corallina sculptures are absolutely exceptional. They were sculpted by German artisans who built the San Pedro Claver church. And today we are the only property that actually has these sculptures. There's actually, ironically enough, they're Greek Ionic columns. And this is an inspiration. This is the bench actually at the entrance of the building. The steps, the stairs are also Corallina based. Corallina is actually the stone that the people took from the sea at the time. And when you get closer into these images, you can actually see the shells or coral motifs. So it's a very hard stone, a very rich stone. And it gives a beautiful light. This is an aerial view of the internal patio with our Nispero. It's a locat tree that forms, yin-yang center in the middle of the house. And here you can see when we did the first restoration, we actually excavated the patio, trying to get as deep as we could without having water, because obviously we are at sea level in Cartagena. And we actually did not find water, and so the architect Alvaro Barrera decided that this would be a perfect place to build a large pool and a water cascade in the back for the guests to, refresh themselves, do some laps in the morning, or just stand under that waterfall to receive the warm water drops and contemplating the interior patio. We are moving up to the second floor here, which is the dining room. Again, with this original 16th, 17th century colonial architecture. We have also the marble floors, Italian marble, because basically the Italian marble came as lest in the ships that came to Cartagena. They deposited the marble, and then the boats actually left with, the emeralds, the gold, and everything else that was actually collected in all of South America and brought north to Cartagena, because Cartagena was at the time the main port, the main point of entry, and the main exit point for the treasures of Latin America. So this is a nighttime view. In the back, you can see this waterfall here in the green tile stone. And here we go to the entrance of the Grand Salon. We have these all over the house. We have historic wall paintings that date back to the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and early 20th century. And then we stopped. You can see here to the left, we discovered this drawing in the latest restoration. It's the drawing of the siege of Cartagena in 1734. At the time, these houses were built with a lot of rooftop terraces, and the number of rooftops was also the sign of the importance of the house. So Casa Carolina has 5 rooftops, and from these rooftops, the population could see what was happening in the sea, and you can see the boats here, which was a historic moment for the town, because the town was taken hostage for a long number of days, and a lot of people died. So the Cartagena population really remembers this moment, and we are very fortunate to have discovered by accident, really, these drawings, the Cena de Barcos, in just a few months ago. You can see the rest of the wall paintings in the middle, and it's probably a perfect transition point to go to the Grand Salon. This is about 100 square meters salon with the ceilings that are 9 to 12. The top is 12 meters. This side is like 9 meters high. It's a place that the guests can enjoy, overlooking the Plaza Proclamación, overlooking the cathedral, the governor's palace. There's always something going on in the plaza, and it's a way to enjoy quietly the vibrant life outside of Casa Carolina in Cartagena. So it can also be, this is a place also that can be rented, privatized by groups, so small birthday parties, or just a gathering of a family. We are happy to organize private dinners here. And special events, which we already started doing. We're moving to the third floor to give you the first snapshot of the view from the rooftop. This is obviously a nighttime view. It's a pretty sacred place to be, because we, enjoy the governor's palace here, the cathedral with the tower that's lit every single night, and then the Bolivar Park I mentioned in the beginning in the background. If it's all right with you, I will now present the different rooms. We have 15 rooms, so for only having 15 rooms, you are certain to be taken care of personally. This is our presidential suite called Fermina Daza. It's a special room because number one, its location, but also because of the bed. Probably you all remember Mike Newell's movie, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Mike Newell actually also produced the movie Love at a Time of Cholera. He produced the movie in 2007 when we were in the middle of the first restoration and we had the scaffoldings up. So he asked us to put the scaffoldings down for 6 months. And then we said, well, that's a long time and a big delay in our renovation project. But we love the novel. We love the movie. We will do it. And we were like joking with him saying, what will you give us in return? And then he said, I'll give you the bed. So this bed is the original bed of the movie Love at a Time of Cholera, which has the final scene, the scene where Florentino Arisa declares his eternal love to Fermina Daza. She asks him, how long do you think we can stay here? And he answered, forever, my dear. And that's when the movie stops. So some of us have had experience to actually sleep in the bed. It's a huge bed. If you look at the couch, this sofa is normal size sofa. So you can see it's like very small compared
Never
to this
seen that
bed.
before. Never seen a bed of that side in my life.
Well, here is another.
I felt like a princess.
But you are a princess.
Oh, no.
Okay, so this is our main presidential suite. The bathrooms are, again, in the same amarillo, the yellow of Cartagena. We are completely, coded. We have zero freedom in our color scheme. And it's fine because we love this color. And so the bathrooms and the showers are pretty large size. And I will talk a little bit later about the cottons here. So we're moving on to one of the suites that next to the Grand Salon. Again, this suite has historic wall paintings with chronogrammas as well. You can see that nothing here touches the walls. Everything is set from a helicopter view, set down in this huge space that again has the 9 to 12 meter ceilings. I also have to say that the property is equipped with a artificial intelligence sensor system that allows us to monitor the condition of the property at any time. Humidity, temperature, vibration, the impact of sound. It allows us to take preventive action in the interest of the conservation, the preservation of this property. This is for me one of the best rooms because it allows you to wake up with the city. You step out on the balcony, you have a little table, a few seats, you can enjoy your morning coffee and a healthy breakfast, waking up with the rest of town and listening to the songs in the cathedral because Mass is celebrated very early in Cartagena. I'm moving to the suite al fresco. This is a historic space because this actually was the sacristia from the first cathedral. We were actually pegged to the first cathedral until it burned down, and then when the church decided to build the second cathedral in 1612, the property was separated from the second cathedral, but this is still a very sacred place with a variety of wall paintings. We call it al fresco because it's not because it's a fresh room, but also it has a fresco, probably the most important one in this building, which you can see here. It looks like a confessionary, so nothing. Anyone who wants to go to confession can do it right in this place. It has a small balcony as well, small balcony that overlooks the Plaza Proclamation. So we have 3 suites, the presidential suite, the suite Angela, and the suite al fresco. And the rest of the rooms are deluxe and superior rooms. We have 6 deluxe rooms and we have 6 superior rooms. Not every single room is different. Yeah, this is a deluxe, again, under the roof of his original colonial beams that have been carefully restored. This is one of the rooms that has a bullseye. You can probably see the thickness of the walls. From looking at this room, it has a window to the interior patio as well. Another deluxe room is the Catalina room. It has a balcony that overlooks the side street, but also the Plaza Proclamación. I'm not sure if it's possible to see the linens here. We worked with a Belgian lady, Valerie Barkowski, who does a lot of research on fabrics that absorb less water. So our linens are made, our towels are made of that special cotton. And then the bathrobes, for example, are made again in special Indian cotton. They're hand embroidered in Morocco by women in need that are employed by Valerie Barkowski herself. It's probably the only thing that we imported because we couldn't find the linens locally in Colombia because most entities actually import their linen. So we thought we might as well import our linen, but in a sustainable way and for a sustainable use. And now this is an example of the superior rooms. So the standard rooms, we have 3 rooms that can be set in a twin set. These can be joined to become a king size room. And we also have various, family rooms that can be connected through a common hallway and a lock on the door to give families with children or all of the privacy they need. The basic amenities in the rooms that comes with the room is obviously the wellness ritual. As you step into Casa Carolina, you will be offered a wellness ritual. Together also with our welcome signature cocktail. In your room, you will find tropical food basket, the coffee, which is made with the Colombian organic coffee in biodegradable pots. Everything in Casa Carolina, every material is either recyclable or recycled or returned to nature. We use, for the same reasons, the Loto del Sur cosmetics. I talked about the Indian cottons. Obviously, we offer turn-down service, Wi-Fi, and breakfast is included in your room. So let's move to the rooftop, the sunny side. Here is the rooftop pool, and here you have a view of a part of the rooftop. You can imagine Casa Carolina is like a U-shaped building. Oh, I'm sorry, moving too fast. U-shaped building. So we have 2 miradors, 2 rooftops on this side, on the left side. They are connected through this bridge that we were able, with the approval of the Ministry of Culture, to build to connect the right side of the building. And you will find on the right side the bar and the restaurant, the rooftop restaurant, which actually covers 3 terraces. This is one of them, which actually houses the bar itself. You have the second terrace here, and then we move up 1 floor to this terrace we call Media Luna. Media Luna, again, all of these spaces can be privatized for your group or for your family. The time for a cocktail and or lunch, dinner, and this is the view that you can get from each one of these terraces, actually, daytime or nighttime, as we already saw. I think it's time to talk a little bit about our experience offer. Everything in Casa Carolina is planned forward. We only work with organic biodiverse farms in the region that have a social impact project. Our cocktails and the mixology and the fermentation for the cocktails is made from the same sources. We developed our cocktail menu in collaboration with El Barron, who is an iconic bar in Cartagena. It's one of the world's 50 best bars. With huge talent, and we were actually lucky to be able to hire some of the people that were trained by El Barón. Esteban Torres is our lead bartender. I am actually very happy to say that he won the national contest just a few weeks ago to represent Colombia in the World Cocktail Competition, which actually this year is going to take place in Cartagena at the end of November. And we're also hosting an event in Portugal and an event in Milano early October, which is part of his track record as one of the, I would say, the world's best lead bartenders. So our cocktail menu is, I must say, quite exceptional. It's rich in ingredients and it's sober in alcohol, you know, and also we have a cocktail offer that's non-alcoholic because, you know, we experience that now many people actually want to reduce the consumption of alcohol, but they can still benefit the taste and the richness of these different cocktails. Yeah. So we have, for example, in the middle, you have a cocktail that's called the La Nueva Granada. It has a link with the history of the house. It's based on the níspero fruit, the tree that you saw in the middle of the patio. That's been fermented for 2 weeks, and it's complemented with various other ingredients. To the left, you have Baile Fuego. It's inspired from another novel by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, El amor en los otros demonios. We can talk a lot about love and demonios. And then on the right side, you have the Annalise cocktail. It's inspired in my daughter, actually. It's one of her favorite drinks, which is Corozo based. Corozo is basically the juice and the fruit that's used all over Colombia to refresh yourself in the warm climates. So that's as far as cocktails are concerned. Here is a snapshot of the food. By the way, you can have your meal wherever you want in the hotel. If you want to take it in your room, it's fine. You can take it in the dining room, you can take it in the salon, you can take it on the rooftop, and you can take it in the Just Be Wellness Cafe, which is where Dominic is right now. Yes, it's a space that's overlooking that beautiful pool on the ground floor. As far as these the menu is designed here by a Franco-Colombian chef called Andres Fernandez. Andres is again a very talented chef. He was trained in France, in Frandy. He worked with various Michelin 2- and 3-star Michelin chefs around the world, in France, in Japan, in Australia. But his dream was to open his own restaurant in Colombia. And he realized that dream 7 years ago when he came to his home country. He undertook an 18-month trip where he visited the indigenous communities to learn the ancestral cooking and basically combined this with the French gastronomic methodology, creating his own restaurant called Cascajal in Bogota. So when we spoke to him about this project, about our project to offer conscious gastronomy, conscious because of where you buy your ingredients, conscious of your body, and conscious of the planet, he said, I will do it. And we said, no, we want a simple menu. We don't want a high-end gastronomic menu. He didn't leave us the choice. He said, I am doing it because I believe this is the future of gastronomy. It's wellness. And so he designed our menu. You can see, for example, the ceviche to the right, which has a maracuya, a passion fruit sauce. And in the middle, there's our own version of the paella. And we have to the left an example of the maize little mazorquitas dishes. Most of our dishes, 99% of the dishes, are gluten-free. You know, apart from the side potato dish that you can order, or some of the even the rice breads that we offer at the breakfast, they are gluten-free. Here you have an example of the breakfast dish, but we will talk about that later when we speak about Just Be. Again, I'm happy to say that just 10 days ago, Andres was elected the rising chef in Colombia in fine dining tables. And he is competing these days for the Bocuse d'Or on the 25th of August. I mean, the Bocuse d'Or will elect the chef who will represent Colombia in the Bocuse d'Or semifinals in New Orleans, and then early 2027 in Lyon. So we are crossing our fingers for Andres. Obviously, Andres has, he has an executive team locally, a team of 6, which he oversees. And we also have Andres once per month, well, twice per month in Casa Carolina, but once per month we organize an event, a 6 hands dinner. So he has the habit of inviting other chefs and make spectacular special events, dinners, which we actually marry not with French wine, but with the cocktails of the house to provide new experiences and benefit from everything Colombia has to offer.
If I may, Caro, I would like to add here that we're the only restaurant in Cartagena that is ready to adapt to every special diet. Either if you're keto, vegan, celiac, or any specific diet, we can provide food that is tasty, that is healthy for the body, and also that can fit to every needs, also every allergy. So it's very useful in these days in which many people are like getting into these healthy habits with the food. We are ready for and prepare for all of them.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you for pointing that out. That's absolutely true. Now, well, you are what you eat, right? We just said it. We wanted to create a Just Be Wellness Cafe, basically a place where you can hang, where you can have the coffee any way you want it. There's 50 different shades of coffee in Just Be Cafe. And any nutritious drink that appeals to you. As we have been building this renovation project for 2 years, we had time to choose and speak with local talent. We are very happy that we could hire this man here, you see in the middle, Angel Fugandes. Angel is from Venezuela. He has a very difficult history because he was a refugee. He fled Venezuela a couple of years ago. He had to start. He came by foot with his mother, and had to start all over from scratch. And this is sometimes when we listen to the stories of our team or the people surrounding us. These are sometimes heartbreaking, but also, I would say, stories that are testimony of the tremendous human strength and courage. And as a hotel, we are very happy to give these people the opportunity to build or rebuild themselves and to actually, give them the possibility to express. We have no written menu. We have a basic menu, but when people like Angel or Esteban or Andres or Santiago, our local chef, want to experiment or offer something different, we totally agree with them, and we involve our guests in those tasting experiences. So this is our little Just Be space. On this shelf, there's always something fermenting. You can see Angel here. He prepares. We don't have matcha latte. Matcha is Japanese, but we have mambe latte. It's our Colombian version of, the dehydrated coca leaf, just like you have the dehydrated green tea leaf that makes the matcha. We do it with the local ingredient without, obviously, the substances. Golden milk in the middle, and just a regular almond milk cappuccino. All our milks are vegetarian, and they're produced in-house. And to the right, you can see this amazing mandala. Angel is also an artist. He's an inspired mandala maker. You can see this mandala in the Just Be. And we are also happy to offer mandala classes, mandala workshops to our guests. So this is made with the dehydrated fruits that are used in the menu of the Just Be. Some other examples of the menu. This is, we call it Cocoa is the New Black. It's lemonade, cocoa cream and activated charcoal. Colombia has the highest quality charcoal in the world. So when you go to the Basurto market, you can actually find some of that charcoal that we then ferment in-house, and we use in this lemonade, which is a perfect remedy for upset tummies because of trips or boat rides, and otherwise you also just enjoy the taste of it. To the right, you can see one of the examples of the bowls that are part of the breakfast menu. This is a kefir based bowl. We produce our own kefir in-house, our own granola, and the fruits and the flowers that you see are produced locally and bought from associations. To the left is one of the most popular dishes on the breakfast menu. It's the blue spiralina. It's called the sea of seven colors, Mar de Siete Colores. Tropical twist drinks, and here we have our the mighty green drink. It's a detox drink with spinach, mango, and pineapple. You can have it anytime. So food for the body, but also food for the mind and the body. Our spa offers all the traditional rituals, but we chose to certify our therapists in Ayurvedic treatments. So Ayurveda, called the science of life, it's aligned with yoga philosophy. We have several Ayurvedic treatments on the spa menu. Our hit is the forehand Abhyanga massage, where both of our therapists will actually massage you left and right in the perfect synchronized manner, which is meant to realign the energetic centers in the body while relaxing the muscles and the nerves and the fascia tissues. So it's quite an extraordinary treatment. It's short, it's 50 minutes because you have two people working on your body. But we also have 90-minute massages and the traditional deep tissue treatments. We only use the Loto del Sur, as I said, because of the quality of their products. This is a company created by Johanna Santin. She was trained in Grasse in France in cosmetology, then came back to her country and researched, roots, plants, fruits, and their benefits. Put together these products. They have great narratives. Also, you can just feel like you're flying on the clouds when you use these products with this very special scent of Colombia. The Yoga Shala offers, under the leadership of Tata Umania, daily yoga classes, sound meditations, pranayama, conscious movement classes. There's a big variety in the offer here, and sound therapy, sound bowl therapy. We also do special events. This is Tata here in the middle. She's getting ready for sound healing here with this group of people. We had a workshop with someone from Miami who could actually give you a digital reading of your energy centers. And it was a beautiful workshop on a Sunday afternoon. So again, something really beautiful for guests and for the local community, because we open up these spaces for the local community so that our guests can also connect with the local community, the people that actually live and work in Cartagena, have bars, restaurants, shops, emerald shops, and offer all kinds of experience in the tourist industry. So we find it really nice for people to be able to, in the middle of after a yoga class, taking a drink in the Just Be, or talking after a sound healing, to be able to speak to one of the some of the local people that can open up the heart of Cartagena a bit broader and outside of Casa Carolina. Again,
if I may, I'm sorry. There is a little question there. If the classes are included for the guests.
I'm sorry.
So,
question.
Yeah.
The classes, no, you need to register. They're not included, but they have a low cost, really a low cost. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, yeah, it
Yes,
is.
yes. We
Also,
have.
there
Mhm.
is a curious fact there, Andres, and where we started, the classes were included. But for some reason, we are not used to add value to the things that are for free. So once we start charging for them, they are being packed. Like every guest wants to be there. So they have a really low cost, but yeah, they have an extra.
Now, now, but Dominique, maybe afterwards you will speak about the special offers that we have for your clients, and there might be included. Remember. Okay, so just to conclude, obviously there's a lot happening inside Casa Carolina, but outside Casa Carolina, there's an endless number of experiences to discover. Uh, we and our partners obviously can help you organize that. There are beautiful islands just a 45-minute boat ride away from Casa Carolina. The infrastructure is very well organized. Just 5-minute walk from Casa Carolina, you can take your boat, and barely 1 hour later, you are in the wild nature and the mangroves, scuba diving, or enjoying a sunset on the beach. So this is my final image, and obviously here you will find the contact information of Ricardo, our general manager, and Bernardo, who's our commercial director. And I am personally also very much involved with the hotel and tailor making the experience in Cartagena. From I would say a Western a seasoned traveler point of view. I'm not sure whether
We have another question. Madeline is asking if any of the rooms can accommodate three people. The answer is yes. We are a very flexible hotel. So as you saw in the previous pictures, we have three rooms that can be twins, and those rooms can be connected to the other rooms, so they can fit like even four peoples. But in the suites also, we have the possibility to have three people in the same room, as they have a sofa that be transformed into a bed. So yeah, we have this flexibility. We can have in the hotel the 34 people and in total. And we'll welcome two children, of course, and we are also pet friendly. And Etel was saying a little before that this sounds too good to be true. I promise you, it's even better if you come in person.
It is, it is not too good to be true. It is true and too good.
It's true,
It's
yes.
amazing, and I hope everybody would see why I fell in love. But not only the hotel, not only the location, not only the food, but the people. You, Caroline, you, Ricardo, and the wonderful. I met the chef. I met everyone, and everyone is so special and have much more than the talent for which you hire them. And that's I don't see that very often. To have someone so talented for coffee and fermented wine and to make the mandala that I've seen. It's incredible. It should be two separate person, you know? So you really, I'm sure this hotel is going to attract so much people clients who want to see not only have a great hotel in Cartagena, but want to discover the magic behind, because there is
Mhm.
magic.
That's what it's what Gabriel Garcia Marquez called the realismo mágico. Yes, realismo
You see,
mágico.
I
It's
didn't.
magic reality. It means the reality is
Yeah.
more magic than whatever your imagination can tell you. And actually, personally, that's what I feel ever since I discovered this country and in particular this city.
Yeah.
It's obviously not always easy because every city has its own issues. But today we have a mayor that's fantastic, that's is
Yeah.
building a touristic city for the future, and we were able to build an inclusive project, and I really believe in that, and that makes it so
Mhm.
incredible. I mean, it's incredible. You're away, you're in a magic world.
Yes. And
Mhm.
I
you can feel the security level. I mean, you feel safe, you feel great. It's
Yeah.
incredible. and it's
Yes.
nice. It's a nice getaway. I mean, from Miami, it's only 2 hours and a half flight. And I think to go there even for 2, 3 days or push a little more, you have Baru at 45 minutes by boat. You go to an island, Rosario Island. So it's a really nice idea, I think. And I know you do have space for festive still, huh? So
I'm sorry?
Yes.
you do have space for festive season
Ah,
for
we do, we do,
yes, yes, yes. Voilà.
we do have, we
So
still
that's a
room
magic
for.
city, and then that could be combined with the island at the same time.
It's a very special time to be in Cartagena at a year end, and also during the whole month of January because we have festivals. I mean, there's a lot of culture coming to Cartagena and happening in Cartagena. Like in January, we have a music festival. We have the Hay Festival. We have a bit later on in March we
April.
the I think it's going to be early April this year, right? The movie festival, which is a fantastic festival. So now when people ask me when is a good time to come to Cartagena, I say you come when
You're ready.
festival anytime. It's anytime. But uh, the exceptional thing of Casa Carolina is not only to be in a historic building, but to continue to participate in the history of this town. Because we are located in the Plaza Proclamación, which is where everything is
It's
happening,
happening.
we are always partners of
Yeah.
those festivals. We're partners of the Guitar Festival, the Music Festival. We're partners of the Ancestral Wisdom Festival. And so what that means is that when you stay at Casa Carolina, you are participating in these festivals, and wherever you want. I mean, can be on the rooftop, can be on this in the Grand Salon, and you will meet people that are part of these festivals. Like the movie festival, you meet producers, you meet actresses, you meet journalists. On this little balcony here that you see, we had all the press conferences of the movie festival. It's quite exciting to be part of the culture and learn about, for instance, the topics of the movies that are being produced in Latin America. I mean, these are world topics. It's about immigration. It's about desplazamiento. It's about climate. These are all the topics that we have in the Venice and the Cannes Festival, but with the Latin American angle. And
And
it's
and this festival is the eldest film festival in the whole Latin America, so it's actually the very prominent event in the country. And as Dominic was saying before, is the house is beautiful, but the magic actually is coming from the people that is working in there. We have become a lifestyle hotel, and everything you do inside the house, every dish you buy, every drink you drink is directly connected to the communities, is making an impact. For example, right now I have my golden meal next to me, and this is impacting directly the communities because the things that it use on the drink are being bringing directly from the farms that are sustainable. And I'm just answering a few questions here. Andres, yes, we will send a video and feel free, all of you, to screenshot this contact me. I'll be very happy to answer any question. And also, Mariana, Pam, thank you for your feedback. We will be very happy to have you here and to connect in the future.
And Pam, you said, I'm so appreciative of a new alternative in Cartagena. So, felicitaciones. Voilà. Thank you, Maria Caro. Thank you for the lovely presentation. Anna Corral, thank you. Excellent presentation. Thank you very much. Beautiful, says Charu. Etelsat, I can't wait to visit. Voilà. So, yes, and of course, when booking through us, we have special amenities and commission. The breakfast is already included in the rates. Upgrade will be open availability. You have an early check-in and late checkout, also open availability. But you have the wellness gift, so you can choose between free yoga class for 2 person, or reflexology foot massage for two, or a duo of energy drinks at the Just Be Wellness Cafe. Huh? And a surprise commission. But email me to know more. Voilà. So thank you so much. It was wonderful as I expected, but I'm glad you share it even better than I would, of course. huh? Because it's
Thank
your
you.
baby. But I'm going to put all my love. The whole team is going to put all their love to do the same.
Thank you.
But really, everyone. And then also because it's only 15 room, it's a great buyout. When you have clients looking for multi-generation escape and room, I just have many requests. Right now, I had a request for 14 room, 3-4 hours from New York. So you see, this is easy to do also as a buyout, huh? But it's all your clients are gonna love it, and you can tell the team Ricardo will take good care of them, huh? So thank you, everyone. Huh? I think
Mm.
6 new message. Let's see.
I yeah, I see that Ethel has a lot of questions. I love it. Can weddings be done in the property? Yes, we do a lot of events. We do a special dinner, cocktails, and weddings. The only thing that we do not do inside the property is parties because again, we are a wellness hotel and we're protecting the patrimony. But we have alliances with the main party houses inside the old town that are 1 block away from the house. So we do the ceremonies in the house, the dinners, the cocktails, and all the other events, and we connect for the parties in these other places with a special tariff. So, yeah, this house is very flexible to adapt to every need.
Uh-huh. Thank you, everyone. Jacqueline, thank you. Very special property. Madeline, thank you again. So, yeah, you will be receiving the information, the video recording, and the presentation. And voilà, you can also connect with them on our little website called www.letsconnect365.com. And you can always take a 15 minutes meeting whenever you want, all year long. Huh? Thank you again, everyone, and looking forward. Well, I'm looking. I won't be there, unfortunately, but I think they're both, Caroline and Ricardo, looking forward to welcome your clients in their beautiful, secret, magic location.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
absolutely. And I wanted to thank everyone for the time, the attention, and very welcome to come and discover Casa Carolina. And Dominic, thank you for your trust and your vision.
Oh,
We are very grateful to make this journey together with you and your entire community. So,
it was
uh,
easy to feel the love, and I'm sure everybody knows why you're in the collection. Voilà.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank
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 you,
you.
you.
Have
everyone,
a
and
very
have
good day.
Hope to see you
a rest
soon.
of
Thank
the rest
you.
of the day.
Be well.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye bye.